Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am here to bring you the most captivating stories from the world of Turkish television and entertainment. If you enjoy this video, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget that you can also support us further by clicking the join button below. Thank you for being here, and now, let's get right into today's story. When we talk about unforgettable duos in Turkish drama, few names immediately come to mind as strongly as Elçin Sangu and Barış Arduç. Their performances in Karalık Aşk weren't just part of a TV series, they became a cultural phenomenon that left an indelible mark on Turkish television history. Their characters, Defne and Ömer, carried with them a magic that audiences could feel deeply, something that seemed to transcend scripted lines and fictional circumstances. From the very beginning, the connection between them was undeniable. It was in the way their eyes met, the way silences carried as much meaning as words, and the subtle tension in their interactions. This chemistry was not lost on the viewers. Fans across Turkey, and eventually across the globe, were captivated. Soon, Karalık Aşk was no longer just a show. It was a movement. It generated endless fan pages, forums, and discussions about whether this on-screen bond was a reflection of something real. As the years passed after the series ended, the fascination never faded. Whenever Elçin and Barış appeared in public separately, questions always arose about whether they might reunite professionally or whether that spark could somehow ignite again off-screen. For the most part, both actors maintained a dignified silence. They were professionals, careful to protect their personal lives, careful to ensure their careers stood on their own merit. But recently, one brief and almost accidental encounter between them has once again ignited a storm of speculation. At a quiet industry gathering, not a red carpet, not a press event, but a discreet meeting that was not intended for major public exposure, the two crossed paths. What happened next might have seemed trivial to an outsider, but to fans who have followed their story from the very beginning, it was enough to shake social media to its core. A blurry video, filmed on someone's phone, captured the moment. In it, Elçin approached the group where Barış was standing. She wore a simple but elegant dress, understated yet commanding attention in the way only she can. Barış, in conversation with colleagues, turned his head and saw her coming closer. His face lit up briefly, and then something remarkable happened. The two exchanged a few words. Elçin smiled, an easy, genuine smile that instantly reminded fans of Defne's warmth. Barış responded with a quiet remark that made her laugh, not in a forced or polite way, but with that natural laugh fans had memorized from their favorite scenes. And then came the silence. For a few seconds, longer than what might be considered ordinary, Barış held her gaze. The look was filled with something indescribable. Admiration? Nostalgia? Perhaps something more. And just as suddenly, he looked away, regaining his composure, as though aware that too much had been revealed in that single moment. To anyone else, this might have been a fleeting, insignificant exchange. But for fans, it was everything. That short clip spread like wildfire across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thousands of viewers replayed it, slowing it down frame by frame, analyzing the tilt of Barış's head, the exact second when Elçin's smile broke into laughter, the tiny shift in his expression when he locked eyes with her. Within hours, edits began appearing, pairing that video with classic scenes from Karalık Aşk, creating nostalgic montages that swept across social media. What made this encounter so powerful wasn't the clarity of the video, it was its mystery. Neither actor released a statement. Their teams offered no comment. And in this silence, speculation flourished. Was it a sign of a personal connection rekindled? Was it the spark of a potential new collaboration? Or was it simply a coincidence, two professionals showing mutual respect after years of shared history? To understand the weight of this moment, we need to revisit the legacy of Karalık Aşk. When it first aired, no one predicted it would become such a monumental success. But the truth is, the plot alone could never have carried the series the way it did. The heartbeat of the show was always Elçin and Barış. Their interactions were so authentic that viewers often felt as though they weren't watching fiction at all. It seemed real, tangible, alive. And that is why every small reunion, every rumor, every blurry video instantly reawakens this fascination. Because for fans, the love story of Defne and Ömer was more than a scripted romance, it was the hope that something genuine existed behind the cameras. Directors and producers who worked with them have often spoken about the respect they showed each other. Colleagues noted how much more powerful their performances became when they acted together. There was a natural rhythm, a synchronicity that no script could create. It was as if the characters were only an extension of something already present between the two actors. Of course, both Elçin and Barış have gone on to lead highly successful careers after Karalık Aşk. Elçin's striking presence and versatility have earned her admiration in a wide range of roles. Barış, with his calm magnetism and strong screen presence, continues to captivate audiences in his projects. Separately, they shine. But together, they become something unforgettable, something audiences never quite let go of. So what does this new encounter mean? Perhaps nothing more than a warm greeting between two professionals. Or perhaps it is a subtle sign that the door to collaboration, or something more personal, remains slightly open. We may never know for sure, because both actors have proven their ability to maintain privacy and avoid unnecessary tabloid drama. But here is the undeniable truth: sometimes, one fleeting look is all it takes to revive years of fascination. One glance, one shared smile, one silence too long. That is enough to remind millions why this duo will always hold a special place in their hearts. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you think this recent encounter means something more than meets the eye? Would you like to see Elçin, Sangu and Barış Arduç reunited in a new project, perhaps even in a series that could rival Karalık Aşk in its cultural impact? Share your thoughts in the comments. I can't wait to read what you think. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you'd like to support us even more, you can click the join button and become part of our growing community. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.